Computer. Okay, tonight we are learning Flowers of Edinburgh. It is in Bampton. Your hankies go up on the and. Karl has whatever stylings of Bampton Karl has. Your foreman and squire have opinions about how you should be dancing Bampton. When you are dancing with your team, dance the way your foreman and squire tell you to dance. But tonight we're going to flex our dance muscles and dance with the stylings that Karl teaches us. I think that's all I got.
All right, thank you, Valerie. I'm excited for this. There's a lot of you here. This will be fun. So yes, as Valerie said, there are a lot of different styles of Bampton. I'm going to do what I know, and I will talk through some of the points of it. Feel free to do something entirely different. Feel free to do it your style, but I'm going to be doing it one way, and that's the style I'll be answering questions for. So if you're doing something else, you're on your own. So Valerie suggested that we start this off with some warm-up. So let's start with, we'll just do a few minutes of some stepping, and then we'll have a moment to stretch. I've got some music. We'll just do some single steps. Feel free to throw in some back steps if you want. I'll go into this a little bit more in detail after we do a warm-up. But to get started, Bampton is going to be a left-footed single step. And as Valerie said, shows are going to be on the and. So with that, let's get to music. I'm mostly going to be back here so that you can see my hand. Hopefully this will work. So let's give it a go. Coming in with some back steps. Go one more time. All right. Just walk around for a minute. Stretch your arms and legs out. I'm going to switch my screen back to where I can see everybody. I think that'll work a little better. Swing your arms back and forth, up and down. All right, we can stretch out the legs, grab one ankle, pull your leg up behind you. Give it a nice, good stretch. And switch over to the other one. Give it a good stretch. Feel your muscles stretching. Hold it there for a minute. We can stretch our hamstrings. Put one foot in front of you with your leg straight, bend the other knee. Lean down. You can reach towards your toe, that's fine. If not, just kind of hold on to your leg. Switch over to the other one, straighten up. Put the other leg out in front. Take a bend over. All right, if you want, you can lean up against the wall. Put one leg behind you, stretch out your calves. Hold that for a few moments. And if you drop that knee down towards the ground, back so you can see it a little better. You can stretch out the Achilles tendon as well. You can switch to the other side. Drop that knee again and stretch the tendon. All right. Hopefully people are feeling pretty good, nice and stretched out. How are we doing, Valerie?
We're doing good. Just so you know, you're dancing about two steps ahead of the music.
Awesome. I'm really sorry about that, folks.
Cool. Thanks,
I'm
Zoom.
dancing on the beat that I hear. And I haven't seen an option to try and turn that off.
That's a new update that Zoom pushed out this week.
Yeah. So I'm sorry about that. You'll have to watch me some and dance some, but not both at the same time. That's really unfortunate. I did it this way just so that I would be on the same timing as the music. But
I know it worked last week.
we'll carry on nonetheless. If there's anything else we need to stretch out, now's a good time. So, Flowers of Edinburgh is a 3-part jig. If you're looking for it online, it may also be known as Knuckle Down. There's some videos with it under that name as well. So, in 3 parts, the first part is a distinctive figure, as in most jigs. And then there are 2 different chorus parts. One part with some kneelers and one part with some side steps. And so we'll go over the parts one by one. So first, it's going to start with a distinctive figure. In this case, the first one is a foot up, as in all of our other dances. And so in this case, it's single steps forward, back steps backwards, single steps forward, back steps backwards, as we were doing in our warm-up. So let's do that one more time just to practice it all together. We can practice that first foot up, and then we can move on to the interesting bits. So we've got full A for an introduction. Coming into the back step. So that much is pretty straightforward. So I'll move on to the chorus. Actually, I'm going to go over one more thing on that, on the foot up. So the style that I'm doing here has hands up and out at about 45 degrees on your foot up, and then the back steps are forward and out.
Could you show that from a different angle as well?
Yeah, so I'll show that from the side as well. So if it's with 2 single steps, out, in, taper, and into the next thing.
On my end, you froze on those, on your hop backs or step backs. Could you
Okay.
do
I'll
that one more time just for me?
Yeah. So coming in the single step, out, around, caper. All right. I see thumbs up from Valerie. So we'll move on to the chorus. So the first part of the chorus is what we're all here for. It's the kneelers. So the chorus is going to start with 2 kneelers. It's going to be right foot back first. I'm going to turn this way and do it. So it's going to be into a right foot back kneeler. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. The important thing is that your hands are going out to a balanced position and your foot is going back. And you can do this anyway from a little bit of a step back into it, to a full step into it, to a little bit of a hop, land on the beat. So it's going to be 1 with the right foot back, and then 1 with the left foot back. And you can do whatever you want to get between them, kind of anything from step switch to caper land, all the way up and down into the jumping lunges. So kneeler right back, kneeler left back, followed by 4 wave capers. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, we're going to get this repeated figure that happens a lot, which is going to be side step left, side step right, Bampton half caper. 2 of them. And so that side step is just like the double step. It is 1 hand only, and it is a open side step one way, open side step the other way, and then the Bampton half caper is the left onto your right, and a hop, and a repeat. So that is left, hop, hop, left, right, hop. So a little bit of a kick. So I'll put on some music, and we can do that. It's going to come in with some back steps. It's going to come in fairly quickly. Back step. Kneeler. Right, left, kick, side step. Upper.
Karl, we've had a request.
Yes.
If you could talk about what your hands are doing and all the steps for this tradition.
All of the steps. Okay. Were there any steps in particular, or should I go through all of them?
Eleanor, if you want to chime in about which ones you were confused about.
Mostly I was talking about the basic steps. I just couldn't type out my question fast enough.
On the basic steps?
It's hard to see on the, see when you're going full time because the image is blurry. So if you could just slow it down and talk about what you're doing, because I've never done this tradition outside of ales and just kind of flubbing it.
Yeah, sure. So little brief thing, interlude on Bampton. So on the single step, they're going to come from somewhere around your belly button is the base position, and they're going to come. Hands are going to come from there up to shoulders square and arms slightly outside of vertical. So I usually go for about 45 degrees, and that's as high up as you're going to come. And that shows on the and. So it's on the upbeat before the beat. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 3. And so that same pattern is going to follow on the side steps. So on the side steps, it'll be and 1, and 3, and left, and right, and left, and right. And then on the upright capers, the half capers, it's going to be, you're going to kind of the same position with your hand. I'm going to back up so you can see my feet as I do this. Valerie, would you like to go back and do that foot up one more time?
Could you also talk about for when you're tagging back?
On the back step?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so I'll walk through that whole sequence pretty slowly. So it's going to be show on the single step, show again on that left foot single step, and then as it comes into the back step, you're going to, there's a lot of ways to do this. The way I do it is shoot the hankies forward, bring them over, and then around on the caper. And it's
Can
hard
you
to
show
slow
that one
down,
more time?
but I will show it one more time. So it's out, back to balance, around, caper. And again, out, balance, around, caper. So yeah, let's practice that. We'll do the foot up one more time. I'll back it up and I'll face this way so you can see which way I'm doing it. Let's do that one more time. Maybe. There we go. Coming in on back side. Out, back, round. Out, back, round, caper. One more time. Do that one more time. Here we go. Out. All right. That's our foot up.
Oh, Carl, can you do it one more time, but do it so we can see you from behind?
From behind.
All angles.
Sure. I will do it one more time
And
from
then do
behind.
it upside down.
I see you, Valerie. All right. We'll go one more time facing the other way. Coming in. All right. That's our foot up. I'll go run through the newer section again now that we've practiced the foot up. So, first section of the course is the kneelers. It's going to be one kneeler with the right foot back and your hands come out to a balanced position, followed by switch feet to the other one and the hands just stay the same, followed by 4 wave capers. So that's going to be onto your left first with your hands making nice little circles at your hips. Left, right, left, right. So let's actually, let's just do that much. And I'm not going to play music, I'll just count it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, back, left, back, caper, 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 caper. We'll do that one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, back, left, back, caper, 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 caper. That's the first part of the chorus. Second half of the first part is going to be a side step to the left, side step to the right, and those side steps, we'll step back a little bit. It's going to be again that show on the and. It's going to be your open foot out in the direction you're going, behind, step, up, and then back the other way, step, behind, step, up. So side step left, side step right, 2 half capers. And so those are going to be, you're going to step onto your left foot, swing your hands up, land on your right, and hop and kick your left foot. So left, right, hop, left, right, hop. So let's do that whole chorus section. I'll mostly face this way. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, behind, left, behind, caper, 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 caper. Side step right, half caper, 2. I'm gonna grab just a quick drink of water, and then we can do it with the music.
Can you do that again one more time without the music? Your internet gave out for a second.
Certainly. One more time without the music. I'll face off this time. So, the orders. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, behind, left, behind, left, right, left. Side step, left, right, half capers. All right. With the music, we're going to get a little bit of an intro and then into the chorus. Right behind, left behind, caper, 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 caper. Side step left, side step right, half caper. Let's do that again. I'll turn and face the other way. Sorry, I'm moving music as people join in. Right behind, left behind, caper. Side step left, right, half caper. All right, do people want that one more time? Mostly looking at you, Valerie. One more time?
People check in. Give your hands like gauge, thumbs up, thumbs down,
good.
somewhere in the middle. One more time.
One more time? All right.
Yep.
We'll do it one more time. And then we'll move on to the second half. And we'll get lots of practice on this because this one comes up over and over again.
And I think there's also a request to do it a different angle.
Okay. Right behind. Left behind. Caper. Side step left. All right.
I see thumbs up.
People look generally good? All right, we'll go on to the next part, which is going to be the second half of the course. So the second half of the course is going to start with some side steps. So we are going to start with a side step left, followed by a side step right with two hands mostly in place. And we're going to turn around, face the other way, and do exactly the same thing. Side step left, two hands, side step right. And then we're going to repeat that side step left, right, half caper move that we did before, turning around again. Side step left, side step right, half caper, half caper. So I'll walk through that again. On all of those side steps, the first one's going to be facing the direction you're facing. And then following that, every time you get a third left side step, you're going to take that left hand and bring it in front of your face across your body to turn around. So that's going to look like side step left, side step right with two hands, turn all the way around, side step left, side step right with two hands, turn all the way around one more time, side step left, side step right, half caper. So let's try just walking through that once. I'll take it pretty slow. And I'll do it facing this way a couple times. I'll do it facing the other way a couple times. And we'll see how it goes. So starting with side step left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, right. Turn left, right. Turn left, right. Half caper. Now I'll go ahead and face this way doing it. We'll try 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, to right, left, to right, left, right, half caper. Let's try that with some music. And if you get turned around, don't worry about it. Just keep sidestepping left and right until you get to the end. All the way around, left, 2, right. All right, let's do that one more time, and then I will open it up for any questions. So apologies about the difficulties with the music. I may try this coming up here visually. Are there questions, Valerie?
They want to know if Ada can join us at pub night.
Did she come up?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or maybe it was Alan.
Ada will put in an appearance at pub night when we're done.
Eleanor is asking if you can do the second half of the chorus just facing backwards.
Facing backwards? Certainly. I will do it facing backwards. Then we'll do it all together, the whole chorus, and then we'll take a short break. Sorry, folks. That's the wrong one. And it doesn't want to play the right one. Here we go. Left. 2. Left. 2. Left. Right. Paper. Is that helpful, Eleanor? I see people still dancing. I've been done for a while. So are people just practicing on their own? Or is my music still going?
I think people are practicing. Good job, folks.
Good job practicing. All right, let's do the whole dance up to there, and then we'll take a short water break. So from the top. Wheelers, right foot back. Left. Face paper. Left. Right. Left paper. Left. 2. Right. 2. Left. Right. Left paper. Pretty good. Let's take a moment, grab some water. I need to catch my breath.
I'm time checking you. It's 1/4 till.
Goodness, okay.
And if you haven't been reading the comments, make sure you trim your toenails.
I have not been reading the comments. All right, I'm going to get back into it because we have not a huge amount of time, and the next one is the tricky one. So the next one is the Bampton squat capers, is our distinctive figure for this round. There are a lot of different ways to do this one. The way that I teach them is going to be in a set of 3 moves. And so standing back here, I'm going to start with together. 1, squat is 2, and then hop, hop, kick your left foot is 3. So that's the repeat. Together, and your hands come in on that. Squat, hands come out. Hop, hop, they stay the same. And we're going to do 5 of those. And on the 5th one, the timing on this is a little tricky. The 5th one, you're going to do a big caper from your squat onto your right, and it's going to go into a pair of single steps. This one is, it's hard to walk that timing without the music, but we'll give it a go. So
Question before you start, is it always a left-footed kick?
Yes, every single time it's going to be a left foot kick. Bampton's real fun. It's going to be a left foot kick every single time. Just wait till you get to the last one. So kind of putting that all together, I'm going to come in with some back steps and walk through the whole thing. So we're going to do 5 of them, leap from our left to our right, 2 single steps, back steps, and then we would go into the chorus from there. So I'm going to come in on some half keepers. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2. Leap left to right. Foot up. Again, that's impossible to teach without the music. So at this point, I think I'm just going to go to the music, and we will get through it. We'll have a little bit of an intro. We'll come in with a couple of half capers and into our squats. Capers. 1, squat, hop. Together, squat, hop. Together, squat, hop. Together. So the timing on that is tricky. We'll practice it a couple more times until we get it.
Could you diddle while you dance the last squat into the foot up?
I will, with the music or without?
Music from your voice.
Okay. I will do my best. The timing on it is given to you from the music, but generally it's going to be together, squat, caper, hop. So I will count that again. I'll count 4, and then we'll go together, squat, caper. 5, 6, 7, 8. Together, squat, caper, hop. I'll do one more facing backwards. 5, 6, 7, 8. Together, squat, caper, hop. So I will send out music when we're all done with this.
There's one more question.
This one is easiest. Yes. One sec, I will say this one is easiest to do just following along with the music at home until you figure out what works for you. I will send my notes for it. I will write those up and send them to Valerie at some point tonight or tomorrow. What was our question?
One more question. Where are your hands during the squats?
Yes. So together, they are in front of you. Squat, they are out. Sorry. Squat, they are out. I bring them back in on the hop. And in front of you, out, in.
Can you show that facing forward?
Yes. So again, it is together, out, in. Together, out, in. And on that last one, it is together, out, big swoop. Again, on that last one, it's going to be together, out, big swoop in, left to right. So we'll go through that one more time with the music. And I will try and count them out as we go. Okay, I'm going to come up here and do it by hand. Sorry about this. Face backwards. Yeah, there's walk. Up. 2. Up. 3. 4. 5. So I know that there are probably still questions on this one, but I'm going to keep moving in the interest of time so that we can at least go through the last bits once or twice. So I'm going to skip the chorus because we've done that already. And then the final distinctive figure is the Bampton half capers. So it's going to be half capers of 6 in a row, and then 6 in a row, a single caper, and then the same single steps. And this one, fortunately, the timing is a lot cleaner on. So that's going to look like those same half capers, left, right, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, left, right, caper into your foot up. And that flows pretty nicely. It's basically the same feat that you've been doing into the, and then you transition into the foot up. So I will play that for us. Apparently it's 8 of that. I can't count. Sorry, I miscounted earlier. 8 capers. You go till you run out of music. Let's do that one more time. Those are those half capers that we were doing earlier. All right. Again, in the interest of time, I'm going to keep moving. So final chorus is just the same as the other 2 choruses, except that instead of 2 kneelers, we're going to do them 4 of them. They're going to happen at double speed. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 capers. And other than that, it's exactly the same. So that, I think, let's do the whole thing, put it all together. So from the top, I'll face up. Coming in with back step. 4. Foot up. kneelers, right back, left back, wave capers, left, right, half capers, side step, left, 2, left, 2, left, half capers, squat capers. 2, 3, 5, taper left to right, back step, chorus, kneeler, right, left, wave, left, right, half caper, side step, left, 2, left, 2, left, right, half caper, upright, here comes the foot up. Back step. 4 kneeler. Right back. Right. Left. Right. Left. Wave. Left. Right. Half caper. Side step. Left. 2. Left. 2. Left. Right. Half capers out. Pause for everybody. All right, so I think we have time for a couple quick questions and then to run it one more time. What have we got?
We have a request to make sure that I get a video of you doing it all the way through.
Okay.
People who are asking if this is CrossFit Morris or like Extreme Workout Morris. You are correct.
Yeah. See, Vanessa asked if the hands are down during the squats for the balance. Yes, that's correct. They're balanced out on the squats, and otherwise they're in and down. There's also a request for once through the entire way without music. I can give it a try. I can't really get through the squat capers without the music. I will lose track of where it is. I think it'll be better if we play it with the music.
Could you try playing it off your phone?
I will try playing it off the phone and just playing it. 1 sec, I'll have to turn my headphones off and I will have to be loud. So 1 second.
All right, can people still hear me?
Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Why were you wearing headphones?
Okay, well, I'm also standing up there. Can people hear me back here?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll do that. I will try playing it off of my phone. No, I don't have it on my phone. Sorry. I've been using my phone to control the computer, but I don't actually have it on the phone. I will definitely send out a link of this jig with music synced to the dance. That'll be in the notes that I send out.
Can I ask if you start the sidestep chorus the same in this jig as you do with other Bampton jigs, or is this peculiar to this particular one? I'm used to doing a Highland Mary kind of scoop thing at the beginning of the chorus on Bampton jigs, and I wondered if this is your version of that, or whether it's particular for this jig.
I don't know. The side steps are the way I learned this one, and it could be because that's the way this jig is, and it could be because that's the way the people who taught me this jig do it.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
If you'd like to do it the other way, I'm not going to stop you. So let's get this one more with the music before everybody has to go. I'm going to share my music back through the computer because I don't have any other option, unfortunately. So we'll get some music again. We'll play the whole thing from the back. Sound check this, but hopefully you can hear this. Right foot back. Left. 4 capers. Left. Right. Half capers. Side step. Turning left. 2. Squat capers. Wheelers, right back. Left. 4 capers. Side step, left. Right. Half capers. Side step, left. 2. Left. 2. Left. Right. Half capers. Half caper forwards. Back steps. 4 kneelers. Right back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. Left. Side step left. 2. Left. 2. Left. Right. Taper out. So thank you all. Apologies for places where I lost the music on it. I couldn't quite hear the music that time. If there are any last questions, happy to answer them while we all grab a beer and head to the pub.